Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. You know, when I see this car or truck car kind of thing, I ask myself, what was Cadillac thinking? You know, it reminded me of another wannabe truck that was actually a truck but shouldn't have ever been made. Yeah, I'm talking about the Lincoln Blackwood, which was a commercial failure in its own right. You know, Lincoln only made one model of this Blackwood, a total of 3,356 Blackwoods, before removing it from the market in just 1 year. It took an additional 2 years to sell off the remaining inventory. But we'll leave that story for another video. So let's get back to the coupe utility vehicle, or the car/truck as I call it. You know, it was introduced in Australia, of all places. The design was inspired by a letter from an Australian farmer's wife in 1932 who asked for a vehicle that she could use to go to church and transport pigs to the market. In response, Ford of Australia devised the Ford Coupe Utility, which was released in February of 1934 and later became known as the Ute. Officially designated the light delivery, Ford's initial design was based on a 1933 Ford Model 4A coupe with an enclosed cabin and conventional bench seat, plus an integrated tub behind the passenger's area. Inside was sufficient room to seat 3 adults side by side, with the week's groceries or a couple of smaller children in the space behind the seat. Over the years, the standard formula has evolved, creating a light truck pickup based on a sedan, a concept first introduced in the United States with the debut of the Ford Ranchero in 1957. There have been several different types of coupe utility vehicles sold in the U.S. since then. I mean, if you liked the Chevy Camino but wanted something with a bit more style and, panache, maybe what you needed was a Cadillac Mirage. Not to be confused with the Mitsubishi Mirage, which was recently discontinued. So why did the top-of-the-line luxury car maker Cadillac make the Cadillac Mirage? Well, they actually didn't make it. You know, the Cadillac Mirage truck stands as a unique and intriguing chapter in the history of automotive customization. It was born out of the skilled hands of Traditional Coachworks, or TCW. A California-based company, the Mirage truck emerged as a distinctive blend of Cadillac luxury and utility. Let's delve into the fascinating history of the Cadillac Mirage truck. Traditional Coachworks, or TCW, was a notable participant in the arena, which was situated in Chatsworth, California, once under the renowned customizer Gene Winfield. Among their creations was the Mirage, a pickup based on the Coupe de Ville. You know, from 1975 to 1976, TCW built about 200 Mirage trucks by cutting and widening the rear section of a Cadillac Coupe de Ville and grafting in a pickup truck bed. While not necessarily endorsed by General Motors, the Mirage was sold exclusively at Cadillac dealers. The Cadillac Mirage boasted a formidable 500 cubic inch Caddy V8 engine, delivering an impressive 200 horsepower for its time and 400 pound-feet of torque. Reflecting the opulence expected from a Cadillac of its time, the Mirage came fully loaded with all the bells and whistles of the other Cadillacs of its time. Power steering, power brakes, power windows, power locks, power seats, automatic climate control, and more. Not only was the bed in the back spacious enough to accommodate a full-size sheet of plywood, but some versions of the Mirage truck went above and beyond, incorporating a dedicated golf bag storage compartment with a side access door. This thoughtful addition demonstrated the customization consideration for diverse lifestyles. With all the modifications, the Cadillac Mirage was almost double the price of a standard Coupe de Ville. But the buyers were not deterred. The Mirage was the vehicle of choice for those who wanted something truly different. As a matter of fact, the Mirage was purchased by famed daredevil Evel Knievel. Now, as compared to the 1968 Bel Air wagon that my pops owned, we would have loved to travel in this while on summer vacation. Pure luxury, but in a wagon. TCW also built what they called the Castilian Fleetwood Estate Wagon. The TCW Castilian was built from a 1976 Fleetwood 60 Special Brougham, and had been the most elegant for its time. I'd never seen a Castilian Cadillac wagon until I attended a local car show here in San Antonio. Back in the day, the reasoning behind these conversions was to combine practicality and luxury for an elite set of customers. Doing something different and the challenge of creating a wagon that looked like it could have come out of a factory, I'm sure, was motivating for TCW. Only 11 of these coach-built 1976 wagons were ever produced. The Cadillac Mirage was only a 2-year run, 1975 through 1976, and ended due to the fact that it was only for those who could really afford it. Made for the stars and those who worked on Wall Street. You can find them for sale, although rare, for about $45,000 to $60,000 depending on the condition and how bad someone wants to let the car go. Well, there you have it, the story on the Cadillac Mirage 1975 through 1976. Hey, if you're not a subscriber, help us out. It's simple to do. Just hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the bell for any future notifications. Hey, thanks for watching.